Okay. Hi, I'm Lyle Dumont from Sigourney, Iowa, and we're here at the Red Power Roundup, which is a fantastic show. I've only been to one other one, and that was down at Mount Pleasant several years ago, and this is really a nice deal. Anyway, behind me, we brought the red 82 series Cub Cadets that I have in, we have a museum in Sigourney, I should say, and that's where these are displayed. And we have the entire set of the 82 series red Cub Cadets. And, excuse me just a minute. Of all things. So, sorry about that. Anyway, the 82 series Cub Cadets, and I completely went through every one and rebuilt them and repainted and got them all up in excellent condition. And there's one that is original, which should stay original, and that is the little 182 right over here. It's a very rare little unit, and the Spirit of 76 here is also original. I bought that from the international dealer in Richland, who was Henriksen Implement, who is no longer in business, and George has since passed away. And he would never sell me that little unit. He sold it new, then he went and bought it back because he wanted to preserve it. So he bought it back and just had it on display in his storeroom and in his up in his parts room and stuff. Anyway, he would never sell that to me. He told me, if you want to buy it, you're going to have to buy it at my auction. So I did, and it's original, and those are the only two original ones here that has never been restored.
This is the 76 here?
This is the Spirit of 76 little Cub Cadet right here. There's a lot of them around. And unfortunately, they're taking others and making them, because you can buy the decals and you can make them out of ones that aren't authentic, which I suppose is okay, but it's kind of nice to have an original and not do that. And the 182, like I said, is all original.
And that's that one over there?
Yeah, the 182 is over here. It came from Pennsylvania. A friend of mine bought it. A friend of mine bought it for me at an auction out in Pennsylvania, and it's a very nice little unit. It runs nice, and I just waxed the hood and stuff a little bit, and everything is original otherwise. And then all the rest of these other Cubs has all been gone through, like I said before, they've all been gone through and completely redone and repainted and brought up to excellent condition. And these all are on display in our museum at Sigourney, Dumont Museum. We have tractors in the museum, big tractors, garden tractors. We have toys, we have dolls, we have Lionel train layout, and all that stuff. And the museum was something that I always wanted to do, and finally in 2000 we built the building in '94 that we're currently in, and then in 2000 we actually opened to the public. We was open before that, but not officially like we was in 2000. And we have, I don't know, 30-some thousand square feet of display area.
Wow.
With all the items that I mentioned before. And I have two large operating Lionel train layouts. And I'm currently planning on adding some classic cars in the one area. I hope to get that done here in the next year or so. But we have all brands of tractors. I like all brands, even though we're at the Red Power Roundup. I used to work for the international dealer in Sigourney for several years, and favorite international tractor that I like is probably the 1206 International, and I have two of those out here on display in the showgrounds. I have the 65, the 66, and the 67. All 3 years of the 1206. And the one is a front wheel assist, which is very rare. And then I also have a Wheatland 1206, and they're all restored and they're on display in the museum. So we have quite a few international things, and in the future here we're going to have a friend of mine's going to bring some more international tractors, some V8s and some golden demos and things like that will be on display in the museum probably in another year. I'm going to do some changing around and sell a bunch of tractors this fall and in October, and we're going to have an auction actually the first weekend of October, and I'm going to sell quite a few tractors and signs and some pedal tractors and some garden tractors, and basically rearrange things sorta and make room for more of the international tractors. I'm keeping the other brand, which is Oliver. I like Oliver, and I've had a lot of Olivers. My uncle was an Oliver dealer. My dad farmed with Olivers, even though I worked for the international dealer. And then later on, when I went out on my own and I got into the sandblasting and painting and traveled around the country and done that, and by doing that I got into restorations of my stuff. That's how I can get them fixed up the way I want them, is sandblasting and then painting and get them brought up to nice quality restorations. And in doing that, I've done a lot of restoration work for other people all around the country, mostly tractors, but I have done cars, trucks, and other things also. But tractors is my main line. We just finished two 1456 golden demos, which is currently on display here at Red Power. And one of those is a Wheatland, which is supposedly one of 8 that's known, and the other one is the regular farmall tractor, which is the golden demo also. So we've done a little bit of everything in over my lifetime. It's all been fun, and we've done a lot of traveling, picking up tractors. I've had a lot of the older tractors back several years ago. I had the Moguls and the Titans, and I had quite a few of the 1020 Titans. I wish I had some back today, but they're all gone now. And just a wide variety of tractors that I had that we picked up in Canada and North Dakota and Montana. And it was a very interesting part of my life to be able to do that. Can't do that no more, but I have done it. So that's about all I have at this time. So thank you very much. And
thank you.
Please look at the Harvester website.
Thank you very much.